Today's walk of discovery is around Dent. Dent is a village and civil parish in Cumbria, England, an area which before 1974 was in the West Riding of Yorkshire. The area is part of the Yorkshire Dales National Park. Dent is the heart of Dentdale, 5 miles south of Cedric and 14 miles west of Hawes. The village, with its winding cobbled main street and whitewashed cottages, is full of historic character. Dent traces history back to the Norse settlers who set up isolated farms in Dentdale around 1,000 years ago, and the village is still characterized by its farms spread along the valley. Originally, this building was a national school built in 1845. It's later used for other purposes. I'm making my way to St. Andrew's Church, passing through these very old gates. St. Andrew's Church is in the village of Dent, Cumbria, England. It is an active Anglican parish church. St. Andrew's originated in the 12th century, rebuilt in 1417, restored in 1590, with further restorations over the years. The octagonal oak pulpit is dated 1614 and has a sounding board. There are 17th century box pews and 18th century benches in the aisles. The octagonal font is made from Barrow limestone. This monument was erected by John Sill as a tribute, however small, of respect and gratitude to the memory of John Sill Esquire of Providence in the island of Jamaica, his uncle and benefactor. He died on 24th of December 1776, age 50. There is a memorial in the church to Adam Cedric, who was born in the village and went on to become Professor of Geology at Cambridge University. He was a close friend of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert and never forgot his local dales, remaining a lifelong benefactor. There are three entrances to St. Andrew's Church, forming the shape of a T, and this is the middle entrance. The walk around this historic Dale village continues. There are two pubs in Dent, the Sun Inn and the Georgian Dragon. The Georgian Dragon has two spacious dining areas serving fresh, homemade food, catering for all dietaries and allergies. A range of evening specials and roast dinners are available on Sundays. This is a memorial to Adam Cedric, Dent's most famous son, a distinguished mathematician, clergyman and geologist. Adam Cedric was born in the lovely Yorkshire Dales village of Dent on the 22nd of March 1785, son of the vicar of Dent. Dent is also famous for its knitters. In the 18th century, both men and women knitted, often while walking to the fields. Their output of hand-knitted gloves and socks was enormous, providing an important supplementary income. This is an indication of how narrow these streets are, only one vehicle at a time. Long since closed, this branch of Martin's Bank was only open one day a week. Martin's Bank was unusual because they often use ordinary front rooms one morning a week. Martin's Bank was a Liverpool-based clearing bank founded in 1831 and absorbed into Barclays Bank in 1969. Standing proudly at the top of Dent's cobbled main street for more than 300 years, the Sun Inn is the original Dales Village Inn. A true pub unspoilt by modern distraction, there's no TV, no jukebox, and no fruit machines. Instead, just great value food and drink, an open fire, original coin-studded beams, and some great cheer to be had with the folks around the bar. Dent was the birthplace of Thomas D. Dent, Lord Chief Justice of Ireland in the early 14th century. This is Dentdale Chapel, one of several listed buildings in the village. It was originally built as a Society of Friends meeting house in 1701, but was bought from the Quakers in 1834 by Wesleyan Methodists who had been meeting in a barn. It has continued in use as a Methodist church since that time. Dentdale Chapel forms part of a trail of small chapels linked to the history of railways and religion in the Western Dales. As recently as 1961, the original Quaker burial ground adjoining was purchased and presented to the trustees in memory of the late William Middleton, a lifelong Methodist local preacher. Arriving at Dent Village Museum and Heritage Centre. The small museum, in a building which was once a filling station for the village, explores the lives of people who had lived and worked in Dentdale over the centuries through a rich variety of exhibits. Marble quarrying, agriculture and cottage industry of knitting are amongst the themes covered along the more curious stories of the Dent vampire. The museum is open daily. Located at the rear of the Dent Village Heritage Centre and Museum is the Wool Shed. The Wool Shed is a traditionally finished purpose-built space designed to house some of the finest handicraft wool products available, covering everything from complete fleeces to the most intricate of knitwear, and wools and yarns from some of the country's finest producers. It's all about the wool. Dent is nestled in the steep-sided Dent Dale Valley in the western end of the Yorkshire Dales. This tiny village is untouched by the passage of time. Dent features narrow, winding cobble streets lined with whitewashed stone cottages, and a glimpse of the green hillsides can be seen between the rows of cottages. Dent feels like a slice of history. There's hardly any street lamps. There's a lot to discover in this hidden gem. Dent is well worth the visit. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for upcoming videos.